Tell me about your symptoms before the surgery.
I had a lot of lower back pain,
Mhm.
bending, turning, moving forward, probably pain level of as much as 10 or it felt like even more, mostly 8 or 9 every single day.
How long did you have that?
Oh gosh, since last August.
Okay.
I've always had some lower back pain, and I've always had issues with my lower back from the spondylolisthesis.
Yeah. Do you have a picture of it? Do you mind to show it to us?
I do not.
How
And so
was life with it? This is, you had a L5S1 spondylolisthesis, and your symptoms were very corresponding to that. You had
Yes.
L5 and S1 nerve root irritation, and the radiculopathy we call. You had back pain.
yes,
So you weren't a medical mystery. We knew what the problem is.
yes.
How was life with it?
Hard. It was hard to work. It was
Yeah.
hard to do daily activities.
Yeah.
Just even something as putting something in the oven
Yeah.
or putting a load of laundry.
When
in.
was the surgery?
1 month ago today.
1 month ago today.
Yes,
This is what we did.
yes.
We did the L5S1 Olive, the minimal invasive. These are the screws. They are perfectly positioned here, right there, and the spacer. This is the front view, and this is the side view. And because this is lifted now, that the alignment is adequate here. So practically we are done with the spondylolisthesis. And actually bones start to grow in 1 month. It's not done. We don't expect it to be done. Now, this is the record of the surgery actually. You stayed only 1 night in the hospital, and the surgery was skin to skin, meaning my part was 32 minutes, and we lost only 32 cc of blood.
Yes.
So when after the surgery did you start walking?
I was walking just probably 5-6 hours after. I didn't have my brace with me at the time, so I had to wait a little longer.
Yeah.
But they were.
You say that because most of our patients actually walk 2-3 hours after the surgery.
Yep. And so I was not, they wouldn't allow me to.
Yeah.
But I was ready to get up and walk.
Yeah.
And they were actually very surprised because I was even doing the 4 or 5 stairs with just
No problem.
up, down, and going.
So, and you went home the next day,
Yep.
next morning.
Next morning.
And when did you go back to work?
That would have been on Saturday that I went home, and I returned 1 week later and 3 days. So 10 days later.
10 days later.
Yes.
So obviously, you got lots of metal inside. The problem is fixed, but it's still a healing process. What is your range of pain? Let's first of all with the leg pain. You had leg pain before the surgery.
Yes.
When did the leg pain go away, and or how bad is the leg pain now?
I have no leg pain. That was gone immediately after.
So you woke up and the leg pain was gone. Now,
Yes.
the back pain that you said could be 8, 9, 10 with certain activity. Give me a range
Yes.
today.
Right now today, 2 or 3, but that's usually just in the morning after waking up and after
Yeah.
being on my feet
Yeah.
back and forth all day.
So-
So very manageable.
Very manageable. So,
Yep.
this is just what you described. That we fixed that problem with a half an hour procedure with 30 cc of blood loss, less than 24 hours hospital stay. I think many of my colleagues would agree with me. That is extremely unusual for the surgery you got, and that is the reason for that is that we did it with a minimal invasive Olive procedure.
Yes.
Do you mind to let us look at the incision on your
No,
back? And
not
see?
at all.
Yeah, actually, would you mind to show it to us? So, first of all, we put that spacer, that's it. We put the spacer through that almost 3/4 of an inch incision here. Then you have about the 1/4 incision on both sides, and we use that to put 2 screws on each of them. For 1 month, they're still going to fade and become less visible. Thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
So, and usually it is they heal much better. It's not only about what happened on their skin. The reason we could achieve this is because we didn't have to destroy lots of tissue under the skin. Did you do your own research before the surgery about the options?
Yes.
Tell me, what did you find out?
I was scared to death. The more invasive surgery scared me. It's not something that I really wanted to go down that road. And I had a friend that had surgery done by you and had referred me that it was a less invasive and very productive surgery.
Yeah. Now, thanks God you didn't get the old-fashioned surgery.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but the people who have that, I have lots of testimonial online who people had it before, or their spouse or friend or neighbor had
Yeah.
it, and they can compare that. What I tell all my patients, this is still a surgery.
Right.
And in your case, it worked really well. In some cases, we have some minor complication and so on, and I have lots of testimonial regarding that. But I think what I need all the patient to understand, this is still a surgery.
Yes.
It's still a recovery time. Still certain things are going to be difficult.
Yep.
But just this fact, following fact, are extraordinary unusual for spine, that you did it in half an hour, you lost 32 cc of blood, you went home less than 24 hours, in less than about 2 weeks you were back to work, and the pain that was 8 and 9 and 10 is down to 1, 2, 3, 4 larynx.
Yep.
These are all unusual things, and but you know, still it's some recovery involved in this. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Any question, comment?
No, just very happy with the outcome.
Well, thank you
Very
so much
happy.
for the interview.